Hello, good evening, children. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Miss.
Hello. In the last class, I gave some homework to be done. Did you do that? The first one is I asked you to write about your hobbies. Did you write?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Now, can you read it? Now, Kausigan. Can you read, Kausika?
Miss, நீங்க சொல்றது விளங்கல.
விளங்க இல்லையா? அந்த hobbies எழுத சொன்னான். hobby homework. I gave some homework. One of it was to write about your hobbies. விளங்குதா?
ஓகே. ஓ மிஸ் விளங்குது.
எழுதினீங்களா? எழுத இல்லையா? No. Then other person ஏன் எழுதல?
எனக்கு விளங்கல மிஸ், முதல்ல நீங்க சொல்ல போகுது.
hobbies last time மிஸ் உங்களை வடிவா சொன்னவ, தமிழ்ல வடிவா சொன்னவ. That's all right. வேற யார் எழுதினவ?
நிரூபன் நீங்க தான் எழுதுனாங்க.
எழுதினீங்களா நீங்க? ரைட். நிகேதனா யார் எழுதினீங்க?
நான் நிகேதன நிரூபணம் எழுதுனாங்க.
ரைட், ஓகே. நீங்க ஒவ்வொரு ஆக்களா வாசிங்க. முதல் நிகேதன் வாசிங்க.
My hobby is drawing and playing and reading
books.
Yes, miss. Already, miss.
That's all?
Yes, miss. That all, miss.
Right, okay. Now Niruban.
My hobby is coloring.
Yes.
Drawing and
playing. Did you write and come, or you are telling that?
No, miss. I write.
Very good, very good. That's nice. Then, who else wrote? Divanchika, did you write?
Yes, miss.
Come on, you read it.
My hobby is reading books and
read a little louder, please. Louder, please.
My hobby is reading books and helping to mom in the kitchen and take care of my brother.
Very good. Then, what about Sahila? Sahila, can you read what you have written?
Yes, miss. My hobbies are drawing, coloring, gardening, reading books. Miss, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can't see your face, but I can hear you. That's all. Very good, Sahila. Good hobbies. மற்றது இன்னொரு homework தந்தனாங்க. என்னன்னு சொன்னால், for you to write about gingerbread man in your own words. Short story of gingerbread man in your own words. Langada கேக்குதா? Sahila?
Yes,
எழுதுனீங்களா? எழுத இல்லையா?
எழுதல மிஸ், எனக்கு quite understand ஆகல.
அன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு சொல்லப்பட்டது. Anyway, it's all right. என்னோட homework தந்த நான் என்னென்றால் for you to write 5 new words. Can you remember that?
Yes, miss.
Who said yes?
Sahila.
Then can you read the new words that you have written?
Miss, chanting மட்டும்தான் மிஸ் எனக்கு நியூ வேர்ட் இருந்துச்சு.
Chanting. வேற நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் ஒன்னும் எழுத இல்லையா?
எனக்கு வேற கண்ணுல
not from the story gingerbread manல மட்டுமே இல்ல, சும்மா எழுத சொன்னேன் நான். You didn't understand the question, right? Chanting and Do you know the meaning?
Yes, Miss.
But anybody else who wrote the new words?
Repeat.
Niketan?
No, right, Miss.
You give the words that you have written?
I think I don't get any new words, Miss.
When you read, sometimes you come across new words. That's what I really wanted. For you to increase your vocabulary, your knowledge. When you read, somebody said the hobby is reading. When you read, you come across new words. So you
Yes,
write
Miss.
them and bring it so that all can understand that word. That's the idea behind it.
Okay, Miss.
Then I give that homework for next time. Did you understand the question?
Yes, Miss.
5 new words. When you read some hobbies, somebody said you the hobby is reading books. Do you read books? Do you read books? Storybooks? Do you read storybooks?
Yes, Miss. But today I don't read, Miss.
I already get 5 words.
Sorry?
I
Today I
already
don't.
have got 5 words.
I can't hear you properly.
I already finished the homework writing the 5 words. New words.
Right. Come on. You read the words.
And
Divanchika, you read the new words.
appear in. Yes, you can hear me.
Yeah, you read. Tell again.
Therefore, yes.
I don't get it. Indirect, yes.
These 2 words.
Urban words, chanting. Yes, chanting, terrible. Divanchika, terrible. Niketan, words, shouting. Indirect. Divanchika put indirect. Now, can all read these words? Niruban put chanting. Divanchika, terrible. Niketan, shouting. And Sahila, chanting. Do you all get those words? All must read those words and get the meaning. Do the meaning of chanting?
Yes, Miss.
Hello? Kirkada?
Miss,
Oh, Miss.
Miss.
Can't hear me.
Chanting.
No,
What's
Miss.
chanting? What's chanting?
Repeating a word.
Yeah, very good. Repeating the words is chanting. That's good. So everybody note that. Write in your notebooks, write chanting and put a dash, meaning, and repeating the words. Right? Have you done? When you have done, put your hand up or tell that you have done it. Done. Right?
Done,
You know
Miss.
this. Yeah. Then we go. Done.
Done,
Sakila,
Miss.
you have done that? Yeah. Then we go to the next word of Divanchika. That is terrible. What do you mean by terrible?
scary.
Something.
Terrible. Everybody write the word terrible. When you don't know a word, but you refer to the dictionary. You all know to refer to the dictionary on your phones.
Miss,
Do you have
scary
dictionaries at home?
I have.
Yes, you have. Then you can refer. and get the meaning. Terrible means fearsome. Terrible, it is very terrible to see, look at. Ghosts are terrible to see. You understand? Do you understand? Terrible, na payangaram. Tamil sollekula, it's payangaram. It's terrible, fearsome. Do you understand?
Yes,
Hello?
Miss, like a scary.
Scary, that's right. That's a very good word,
Miss.
scary. Terrible. Then Niketan, the word is shouting. Everybody write the word shouting. What is shouting? Making a big sound, shouting. When people in class, when the people all talk, teacher says, don't shout, shouting. Shouting is what? Making a big sound, big noise, is shouting, right? You know the meaning. Right. Then chanting. Those are the words 1, 2, 3, 4. Indirect. What is indirect? What is indirect? What is direct?
Direct means you want to say something
Straight
indirect.
on. Straight. It is straight. Straightforward is direct. Straight. Indirect is not straight. Opposite. Opposite of direct is indirect. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new words. I actually asked you all to bring 5 new words. Next time, for every class, you have to bring 5 new words. That is, when you read, you come across new words, you bring them, and for the others also to learn those words. We get the meaning and all can learn those words, right? Do you understand what I said? Meaning of? Huh? What's the meaning of?
What is the meaning of appear? Appear.
Applause.
A-P-P-E-A-R.
A-P-P?
I checked.
Can you put it on the chat?
Appear.
Appear. A-P-P-E-R. E-A-R. Appear is to show out. Appear. He appeared. He came. That is, appeared is to show out. You can always refer the dictionary. Do you understand?
Understand me.
Understand? Yeah, you understood. Past tense is understood. When you get the meaning, when you understand, and you say, I understood it, right? Right. Then we go on to the next one. Right. That is homework is over. So next time you will bring more words, 5 words if you can. When you read, when you come across new words, write them down and bring to the class. Always refer the dictionary and get the meanings and come to the class, and so that others also can learn. This way you can learn new words. That's one way of learning new words.
Miss,
Today,
does everyone to bring 5 words each of them? Or one word? Do I have to bring 5 words?
Yeah, you have to write 5 words. Say, when you read, you come across many words. You pick up 5 words and bring them to the class and quickly read them to me so that all could read and write and learn it.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
Right, okay. Now we go on to today's program is we are going to learn grammar. What's the spelling of grammar? Anybody knows? Grammar?
Grammar.
Grammar, not ER, it is AR. Grammar, right? Double M.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Grammar, what is grammar? Grammar is the study of language rules. There are rules. In a language, there are rules. So we study the rules of the language. First one, we will study about sentences, right?
Yes, miss.
SENTENCES, that's the spelling for sentences. Please note down. Sentences is the heading. A sentence is a group of words that express the thought or idea. Thought or idea. Do you understand? What's the sentence? A group of words that express. What is express? Telling out like. Express a thought or an idea. Right? We said
Miss,
grammar
can you
is
talk again?
spelling SENTENCE.
Can you tell the sentence again?
A sentence is the group of words that express a thought or idea. IDEA, idea is the thought. What you think. You are expressing what you think. That is the sentence.
Miss,
We said the language is the grammar is the language of rules, but other rules, we'll see what are the rules of a sentence. A sentence begins with a capital. A sentence begins with a capital. You know what capital letters and small letters, right? A sentence begins with a capital and ends with a full stop. Question mark or an exclamation mark, depending on its nature. Do you get it? Do you understand it in the first place?
Yes, miss.
I'll read again. A sentence begins with a capital and ends with a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark, depending on its nature and meaning. What is an exclamation mark? Do you know what is exclamation? Exclamation is expressing a surprise. It's the feeling. It is expressing a surprise. Exclamation. Exclamation. Huh? Acharya-kuri. But it's when you are surprised. When you say hello, you can put a exclamation mark behind that word. When you say,
Miss,
how are you? What's the mark you can put after that? How are you? What mark can you put? A question
Miss,
mark. Yeah.
Question
Miss,
mark.
Yes?
can you repeat what you say? I cannot hear
Repeat.
your voice.
Can't hear? I'll read again. A sentence begins with a capital. Have you written that?
Yes.
And ends with a full stop. Question mark. After full stop, put a comma, then question mark or an exclamation mark, depending on its nature and meaning. Are you able to pick it up? Understand? You got it?
Yes. Miss. I got it.
Vilangudha?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. There are three types of sentences. There are three types of sentences. First one, simple sentence. Second one, compound sentence.
These three types of sentences திருப்ப சொல்றீங்களா?
First one is simple sentence. You know what simple is? S-I-M-P-L-E sentence. Second one is compound sentence. Third one is complex. C-O-M-P-L-E-X. Complex sentence. Okay,
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Good. Very good. Now we'll learn about simple sentence. Simple sentence has a finite verb and one idea. Simple sentence has a finite verb and one idea. What is the finite? A definite verb. Sorry? F-I-N-I-T. It has a... I can't hear you. Divanchika, you said something? Okay,
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. Example, he plays. Example, example, e.g. Example, he plays. That is one sentence. He plays. P-L-A-Y-S. Another example, he goes. He, G-O-E-S, goes. Simple sentences. Now we go to the compound sentences, right? It has two or more finite verbs. It may be made up of two or more sentences. Can you understand? Can you hear me?
Could you repeat it, Miss? Can you?
It has two or more finite, right? Finite verbs. It may be made up of two or more sentences. Example, he came to school and studied his lessons. There are two sentences. He came to school and studied his lessons. So it has two or more finite verbs. This sentence has two finite verbs. What are they? Came and studied, right? You understand that? Do you get it? No? Do you understand it?
Yes, Miss, I understood.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, Miss, I understood.
Very good, thank you. The third one is complex sentences. Complex, right? C-O-M-P-L-E-X, sentences. It contains one main thought and one or more subordinate clauses that provide additional information. They are joined by conjunctions. Is it?
It's contained.
It contains one main thought. Main thought. You know what thought is? One main thought and one or more subordinate clauses.
It's thought.
Thought. Thought is what you think. It's a past tense for thinking is thought.
Thought.
Right.
Miss, can you say the sentence again?
Yeah, it is a complex sentence. What's the meaning is it contains one main thought and one or more subordinate clauses that provide additional information.
Miss, subordinate. Could you re-say it?
Spelling.
Finish, miss.
No, miss. அதுக்கு பிறகு வர words.
Clauses. C-L-A-U-S-E-S. You want me to write?
No, miss. நான் எழுதிட்டேன்.
You have written? Good. Very good. That provide additional information. They are joined by conjunctions. Do you understand? Example, the dog came being hit by a car that was running fast. Do you understand it, first of all?
But miss, the example?
The dog, example. You know what example is?
Yes.
You know what you put EG and example is udaranam. Tamil udaranam.
Yes, miss.
The dog came being hit by a car that was running fast. You first write and then we'll learn it. Did you write it?
Can miss. Already write, miss.
How many types of sentences? How many types of sentences?
Three.
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 Very good. Three. They are simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex. Good. Now we go to explain more about the sentence. A sentence can be divided into subject, predicate. This is subject, right?
Miss, sentence திருப்ப சொல்றீங்களா?
Can you read the sentence again?
A sentence can be divided into. You know what division, dividing? Divided into D-I-V-I-D-E-D. You want me to write that? Yes?
No, miss.
Okay, good, very good. Divided into one subject, the other one predicate. Got it? Subject and predicate. Have you written? Yes? Written. You raise your hand if you have written. Have you written?
Yes, miss.
Good.
Yes, miss.
Good.
Finish, miss.
Now learn but a subject and a predicate. Example, we take a sentence. He came to school. Right? What is the subject? This, if I put a he. He is the subject. Right? Came to school is predicate. It can be divided into two parts, that is subject and predicate.
Miss.
Yes.
Now we study a past tense. Past tense.
Past
now
tense.
we study past tense.
No. Study is present tense. Studied is past tense.
No,
Where are you now?
Now we study past tense because came is past tense.
Now we study is present tense. We studied is past tense. Any problem? சொல்லுங்க, என்ன விஷயம்? விளங்கலையா?
No, miss. நம்ம இப்ப past tense படிக்கிறோமா இல்ல simple present tense
இல்ல பாஸ்ட் அண்ட் ப்ரெசன்ட் இப்ப படிக்க இல்ல. நாங்க இப்ப படிக்கிறது ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் எடுத்தால் ரெண்டா பிரிக்கலாம். அதாவது சப்ஜெக்ட், ப்ரெடிகேட். உதாரணம், எக்ஸாம்பிள், he came to school. he என்றதுதான் சப்ஜெக்ட் and came to school என்றது ப்ரெடிகேட். who came to school? He came to school. Predicate subject கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு you put a question, who, answer is he, that is subject. The rest, the மிச்சம் வந்து came to school வந்து predicate, right? விளங்க இல்லையா திவாஞ்சிகா? விளங்கிட்டுதான். Good. Now we learn about phrases, right? What is a phrase? I'll read it for you. A group of words without a finite verb is a phrase. It's having a meaning. Example, the shop around the corner is open daily. Around the corner is a phrase. Phrase, a group of words carrying a meaning but no verb in it. There's no verb. You know what verb is? We'll learn later, but anyway, you know it. Yes? Action words are verbs. Doing words are verbs. We'll study it later. Right? That is phrases. Now, clauses. What are clauses? A group of words containing a verb is a clause. A clause conveys. A clause gives you a single idea. A clause is sensibly arranged in a sentence. While the engine was running, the man jumped out of the car. While the engine was running is a clause. Do you understand?
Yes, miss.
Very good. Anybody who didn't understand?
I understood it, miss.
You understood it? Sahila, do you understand?
Yes, miss.
Good, good. Now, what did we learn? We learned about the sentences, right? What's a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that express a thought or idea. Sentences can be divided into three. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Then we learned about the details. Then sentence can be divided into subject, predicate. Then phrases, clauses. Now we go on to parts of speech. First one is nouns. You know what noun is? I will first give the words, then we'll learn the meanings. Adjectives. Adjectives. Then verbs. Verbs. Then adverbs. Did you write it?
Yes, miss.
Good, good. Okay. All will write new words next time. Whatever, when you read a storybook, you come across new words. Please jot them down and bring to the class so that all can learn those new words. Always you refer to the dictionary and get the meanings also and come and read it in class for everybody to learn it, right? That's the homework. Then
we need to find the meaning. We need to say the meaning also.
Meaning also, yes.
Oh.
So that all will learn it. That is, now the idea is for you all to learn new words. That's the idea.
Miss, can you please say what is our homework?
நீங்கள் அடுத்த முறை வரைக்கல புது வேர்ட்ஸ் நீங்க வாசிக்கல புது வேர்ட்ஸ் வரும். ஸ்டோரி புக்ஸ் வாசிக்கணும். இங்கிலீஷ் வந்து இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்றதுக்கு அப்போ நியூ ஸ்டோரி புக்ஸ் வாசிக்க வேணும். வாசிக்கல நீங்க நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் வரைக்கல சாரி ஸ்டோரி புக்ஸ் வாசிக்க நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் வரைக்கல அதை நீங்க எழுதி கொண்டு வாங்க. நீங்க உங்களோட டிக்ஷனரி பார்த்து எழுதி கொண்டு வாங்க மீனிங்ஸ். டிக்ஷனரி போன்ல பார்க்கலாம் தானே, எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் தானே பார்க்குற விதம் தெரியுமா?
ஓகே மிஸ்.
எழுதி கொண்டு வாங்கோ. தட் இஸ் ஒன் ஹோம்ஒர்க்.
தெரியாது மிஸ்.
மற்றது இந்த ஹாபிஸ் இருக்க இன்னொருக்கா வடிவா எழுதி கொண்டு வாங்கோ. நீங்க வெறும் 2-3 வசனம் தான் வந்தது. ஒரு 5 sentences ஹாபிஸ். நோ ஹாபிஸை விட்டுட்டு வேறு ஒன்று எழுதுவாங்க. வேறு என்னத்தை பற்றி எழுதுவீங்க? மை ஃபேமிலி.
Miss. Family name, miss. The family name.
Sorry?
Family name. Like my family name. How many people in the family?
போன முறை அப்ப சொன்ன நீங்களே என்ன போன முறை இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணிக்கல ஃபேமிலியை பற்றி பரவாயில்லை. லாஸ்ட் டைம் இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் தானே, இது ரைட் அப் நீங்க எழுதி கொண்டு வரணும். நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் எல்லாரும் வீட்டுல அந்த படிச்சது கிராமரை படிச்சுட்டு வாங்கோ. அப்படிதான் யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். ரைட், ஓகே. Thank you everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye.
Thank you miss.
Bye miss.
Bye bye miss.
Bye. Bye.